what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe class Infernac universe NUCLEOUS. Yes, that's right, another Rocky figure here. But before we take a look at the figure, we're going to show off some way too early in this video for my tongue to stop working. But anyway, here is the packaging. So of course, you know the deal with the packaging here. You got the character in alt mode right here on the front of the box. You got Legacy United Deluxe class NUCLEUS. Got NUCLEUS on the side of the packaging, and this side of the packaging has the poster with the 40 years of Transformers and everything. And you have the obligatory product shots, the robot mode, alt mode, and what it does, armorizer gimmick thing. Hey, look, it's hotshot. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for the packaging itself. It's very simple. It's just a normal Transformers packaging. So anyway, so let us move on to the figure itself. And here we have NUCLEUS fully transformed into his vehicle mode. Now you're probably wondering, hey JJ, did you change things up for the review? Yes, I did change things up for the review because I'm not going to show my face in the beginning of the review. I'm going to show my face in the outro, in the during the final thoughts. So, you know, just to test things out, just to see what works and see what doesn't work. But I think showing the packaging off to you guys works in the beginning. So we'll do something different for today. But anyway, so yes, NUCLEUS right here. Yay! Yes, he is one of the Legacy United Wave 3 Deluxes, and he looks pretty cool. I really like the molding on this figure. Now this figure is an extensive remold of Magnus from Legacy United Wave 1, and I think they did a really good job in terms of the remolding, because it literally doesn't even look like Magnus at all. I mean, he does share a skeleton with Magnus, but they retooled like a lot, and we'll show that off once we bring in Magnus with the comparisons. But yeah, so let's get in close here. So take a look at the details right here. We got some nice gold paint on the front here, some nice goldish paint for the front grille there. Nice gold paint for the window right there. Nice gold paint on top. A little bit of silver right here on the sides. And you got some big booster rockets. And I love these. Absolutely love them. And you got the bottom of the vehicle mode right there. So yeah, all in all, very nicely done figure in my opinion. Very solid as well. So yeah, I got no major issues with the design of the vehicle mode. It looks very rocky, so it's rocky. So so anyway, but then yes, he does roll as rolling things should. So now he doesn't really include any other accessories because his accessories are already stored back here. So yeah, and you can remove them if you really want to keep the alt mode bare, and you can actually combine these two weapons to form a big old club right here. So yes, I have to focus the camera a lot here, but yay, very cool club weapon. Like sometimes my tongue just doesn't want to work today. But anyway, but yes, a big old club weapon, and I absolutely love it. And we'll show this off once we get into robot mode. But for now, we're gonna split this in half, and we will store this in the vehicle mode. Here we go. Gotta use the muscle here. You can see this post right here. It's meant to go to that port right in there. So just plug in there, and then it tabs in right on top there. And this will just tab in to that slot right there. Whoops. Sometimes they do untab itself. They do untab themselves very easily, but there we go. And there you go. There you got your storage or your weapons. But that's it. That's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. You got these extra posts right here, so you can actually, I believe you can actually plug in some blast effect parts right back here. I think anyway, but hey, you know. But there we go. So let us bring in some size comparisons. Here is NUCLEUS compared with his wave mate, Hotshot. And here we have NUCLEOUS reunited with his other rocky, rocky siblings. We got Boulder Crash, we got Magnus, and we got the lady of the group, Shard. And they look really good together. They look so freaking good together, I will say. Very cool looking figures here in my opinion. But anyway, so let's bring in Magnus here so we can see the differences in the molding. Yeah, they remolded a lot. They definitely remolded quite a lot. I believe this center bit right here is the same mold, I think anyway, and I think this section right here is the same mold, but from the outer bits and the covers for the wheels, I think that's a different mold. They do share this bit. They do share this bit right here. They don't share this outer bit of the wheels right here. That's definitely different. And they don't share this top bit right here. It's definitely different. So yeah, they definitely remolded a lot on this figure. Really well done. Yeah. It's getting to the point where this feels like a totally brand new toy. Like, while it is the same toy, at the same time, it is not the same toy, which is quite awesome in my personal opinion. But there we go. There we have the ultimate comparisons right here. Alrighty, so I think that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode itself. I do want to try one thing. I haven't really tried. See this port right in the middle right here? That's more like a what's it called? It's not a rivet. It's not a screw. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. But anyway, screw hole. I don't know. But I want to try this. I haven't tried this. Okay, because with Magnus you can actually give him like the battering ram thing, but I don't think you can actually do this on this guy. But maybe you can do it with the club here, so I don't know. Can this plug in here? No, it cannot plug in here because the port is a bit too big for this post. Oh well. I tried. But anyway, but since this shares the molding with the with Magnus, some parts are still removable, like the feet. Yeah, the feet are still removable. These outer bits, they're still removable because guess what? This guy is an armorizer, so but when you remove this bit, you can actually plug this onto other figures because the other figures do not have this kind of connection here, so I don't know why this is removable, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But the feet are definitely removable. You see, this is removable, and if you want to give NUCLEOUS the battering ram thing, you might want to bring in Magnus for this, and you want to use his axe weapon here, so just take this, and if you want to do it just like Magnus, you want to do the whole battering ram thing, you cannot, because you can't do the whole battering ram thing because you can see these kneecaps are a little bit longer than Magnus, so you can't do the thing. So that's a bit unfortunate because he retains the slot, but you just can't plug in two pieces at the same time, so oh well, you know, hey, I tried. But anyway, so let's just plug this back on. Let's put him in back in one piece right here, so let's put him back in one piece. But anyway, so without further ado, let us transform NUCLEOUS into his robot mode. So you can remove this if you really want to, but you don't have to remove it for transformation. So first things first, you want to unfold his legs and just unfold them, and you want to split them like so, and bring down his feet, and there we have his legs all done. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So just take these arms and just swing them out. Take his arm and swing them out, and then bring down the fist right here and just rotate it around so that everything is oriented properly. Bring down the fist, rotate it around just like so, and we have his arms pretty much all done. So let's deal with the chest section right here. So take his head. You want to take his head and just swing it out like so. And I need to zoom out a little bit, and I zoom up a little bit more to bring the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. So there we go. And then take the wheels and just flip them in, and then bring this whole section down, and that will click into place like so. And then you can see these tabs will tab into those slots right inside the shoulders like so, and just plug that in, plug it in, and there we go. There is NUCLEOUS fully transformed into his robot mode, and I think he looks pretty cool. I mean, even though he shares the mold with Magnus, he still looks cool. I mean, there's still a lot of remolding between the two, and I'll show that off once we get into the robot mode comparisons. But yeah, he looks really cool. I really dig him. I really dig the design of this character. Very, very cool. And let's get in close here so we can take a look at his head sculpt. A very nice looking head sculpt. I love the paintwork on his face, like the gold for the for the outline, like around the blue visor. I like that. You got silver for the mouth plate right there. Nearly did a hiccup there. Sorry. You got silver paint for the mouth plate. You got a silver crotch. You want to be awkward about it, but anyway, nice gold paint on the shoulders, and yeah, he's NUCLEUS. Oh yeah, he's definitely NUCLEUS. He's all gray and white and everything, so, but he looks good. He still looks pretty cool, in my personal opinion. So, now the articulation is pretty much the same as Magnus, so he can rotate his head around a little bit. He can rotate a full 360, can look up, can look down. Shoulders can rotate a full 360, can move in and out. You do have a bicep swivel right here. You do have an elbow joint, and since the wrist is on a ball joint, you do have a swivel right here, or the hands can move inward due to transformation. You do have a waist rotation. Legs can move up that far, can move back that far, and he can pretty much do the full splits. He has a swivel above the knee. He has a very deep knee bend due to transformation. The feet can move up due to transformation. They can move down a little bit, and you do have a little bit of ankle tiltage. It can actually tilt both ways if you want the ankle to do that. So there we go. But yeah, pretty poseable. Pretty poseable. Now he can wield the club. Oh, the club! So he can wield the club. You just plug this into his hand, and there we go. He is wielding the club. Oh, very cool. So let us bring in some size comparisons. Here is NUCLEUS compared with his wave mate Hotshot, and yeah, NUCLEUS is definitely shorter than Hotshot due to Hotshot's tall stature right here. So there we go. And there we go. There we have NUCLEUS compared with his other Infernac siblings. So we got Boulder Crash, we got the lady of the group, Shard, and we have Infernacuniverse, Magnus. So let's bring in Magnus and NUCLEUS together here so we can see what they changed and what they kept the same. They definitely kept the forearms and the hands the same. They're the same mold. The shoulder right here inside the shoulder bit, not the shoulder pad, but inside here, that's the same thing, but shoulder pad right here is definitely a different mold. The chest is different. The waist is the same. The right here is the same bit. Different head, different backpack as well. Thighs, the hips are the same, but the feet, the legs, the leg area is definitely a different mold, I will say. So yeah, they definitely did a lot of remolding to differentiate the two, and I'm very impressed with the amount of remolding they did to this figure. So very cool, very, very cool. Now there is another figure that is using the same mold as this guy, and his name is Calcitron from the Starseeker subline. Again, when I reviewed Shard, I told myself that I'm not gonna get the Calcitron figure because this is gonna be my last final deluxe Infernac figure. So my final Infernac figure in general will be the repaint of this guy. which is Geocron, I believe, in Legacy United Wave 4. So no, I'm not gonna get the Calcitron figure from the Starseeker subline. I just don't really care that much for the Starseeker subline, so I mean, the only Starseekers I would care to buy are Lockdown and Filch, and that's it. That's it. So yeah, my Starseekers will be very small. Like the amount of Starseekers I will have will be very small. So yeah. But anyway, that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Now, there is one more thing that I forgot to show off a little bit earlier. I meant to show it off a little bit earlier when I was going through the robot mode. You can see here that there are gaps. There's a little bit of hollowness in the backs of his legs. Now you can do something about that because these bits are removable. So you can actually remove these bits from the forearms, and you can actually plug them onto the backs of the legs. So yes, as you can see here, there are tabs. These 4 tabs right here, they will correspond to these slots right in there. So this will go onto this side right here. Now they would go on the specific side, so you have to know which side goes where. So this will just plug in to the back of the leg right there, and there you go. This covers up the hollowness in the backs of his legs. Now he's all completely filled in, and that's pretty cool. So you can actually, lose the hollowness right there. So I like that. I very much like that. So anyway, so now it's time to combine this guy with another figure. Yes, because I said earlier in the review, he is an armorizer. So the only parts that you need to remove from this guy are the arms. You have to remove the arms. Of course, you have to remove these bits. We need these bits. Then you have to remove the back section right here, and that's all you remove. You don't remove the legs, you don't remove the outer bits right here. That's all you need from NUCLEOUS. So I'm gonna put NUCLEOUS off to the side. And what we're gonna do is we are going to bring in Hotshot, because the back of the box showcases the Hotshot figure. So I'm gonna use Hotshot as the model for today. So what you do with this bit right here, you just plug in to that port right here. Plug that in. Plug it in. So that forms like a shield. Whoa! And that should not have happened. Anyway, that should not have happened. Anyway, there we go. Just plug that in. Plug that in. There we go. And then these bits right here, I think they get plugged in. I don't know what the box says. What did the box say? Let me have to look at the box. Look at the back of the box. It says that the bits, these side bits, they plug into this section right here, but that's the problem. Here's the problem. There's no port right here. The only port readily available is here. So I don't know what the box was telling me. I don't know. I don't know. So well, I just plug in this bit right here. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, let's deal with the arms here. So let's deal with the arms. So what you do here, you just plug this right up top. You just bring up the arm like that. You just plug it on top, right here. That's what you're meant to do with that, and that is weird. So just plug this in. There we go. There we go, like so. And then just plug that on top, right here, like so. And then it doesn't really go in all the way because these tabs are just blocking the way. So I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. But okay, sure, it goes like that. But anyway, anyway. You can't. I mean, he's not meant to use this gun right here. So he's meant to use the club. So just plug this onto the club. Plug this into the sand. And there we go. He's holding the club, and these bits right here, I don't know, man. But anyway, you know what? I'll just put in one right here, like so. plug that in like that, and do whatever you want with this part. I don't know, I guess. I guess you can just plug this back on here like so, and that's it. Yeah, that sure is a thing. That sure is a thing. It's not all that successful, but okay. Whatever you want to do. I mean, whatever you want to do with NUCLEUS, you know, it's the only limit is your imagination. So, yeah, whatever. It's weird, but okay. Hey, it adds to the playability of your other figures. So I'm not gonna complain about added play value. So do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. So we're gonna cut right here, and we will come back with our final thoughts on NUCLEUS. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe class Infernac Universe NUCLEUS. Now, I do think that this is a really well done figure. Very solid. The robot mode is pretty cool, and you saw in the review that the alt mode looks very cool as well. You know, despite being an extensive remold of Magnus, I think this is still really well done in terms of the retooling, and they definitely remolded a lot on this figure to make NUCLEUS a totally brand new character, to make him stand out compared to Magnus. And yeah, very, very cool. You know, he has pretty decent posability, he has pretty decent articulation, his transformation is smooth, it's easy, I mean, it's a little bit basic, but it still works. It works very well, in my opinion, so it's definitely a fun figure to mess with. I like the fact that you can actually remove parts from him to armor up your figures, but sometimes, you know, it's not really all that successful. So, yeah, but still, very cool that you can armor up your other figures with NUCLEUS himself. With a wish you can actually remove everything and armor up your other figures like crazy. You know, you can come up with your different combinations here and there. So do whatever you want with your armorizers. You know, it's the play value. It's the play value here. The important thing about this figure is the play value, and I like how he adds the playability to your other figures. So that's a win-win situation for me. So how will I rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, you may ask? Well, considering that I don't really have any major issues with this figure, I really love his design anyway. I don't have any issues with the figure whatsoever. He's solid, he's got tight joints here and there. I think I'm just gonna give him a 10 out of 10. You know, these Infernac Universe figures, they're honestly well done. Like, very well done, very fun to play with, and I'm pleased. I'm very pleased with NUCLEUS here, and I'm very glad to have added him to my collection. So now, and I think that's pretty much it for today's video review. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Legacy Reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I will post the link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Infernac Universe NUCLEUS. And just JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to the other one, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.